You walk the footsteps of our fathers, trail blazed by our mothers. They bore the land with their blood long ago, long ago. Oh, sing of the Nazarene, weep for the blood of Amen, cry for the Nazarene. Long ago, long ago.
Hello. That was a very musical intro.
Hello.
I'm so excited. That was so good.
Hyped.
Very hyped. Apparently, we're just going to sing for the next 90 minutes. So I hope you're ready because we're ready.
That's all we're doing. Let's toss the dice.
There we go. Oh, wow. Clearly a nat
Love
20,
it.
yeah?
Clearly.
She
just
Clearly.
last
I
week when
understood that
guessed
reference.
I'm shocked I used that reference, Bain&Chiad, because also a reference I only recently learned what it meant. So yeah. Kev, you all right? It is a full house this week. I was not here last week, so I'm back.
And
Oh,
I was not here last week.
No,
He was
you
here.
were.
I was
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, yeah. I can't believe that was just last week. It feels like
I know.
forever ago for some reason. Oh, well, I'm not doing anything tonight, Rob. You can do everything since you weren't here last week.
What? Why do I? Why? Huh?
I'm taking the night off. I'm just
You're
going to sit here.
She's
All right,
just gonna enjoy
gonna-
all of our musical episode for her.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I played the Melindhra thing, so that was my contribution.
Way to go.
Well done.
Really
Well done.
proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. My
Nice,
internet
nice.
didn't suck.
As Patrick has pointed out in chat, I'm still Roberts.
Robert.
Roberts.
Robert.
When I logged in, I was still Melindhra Mantier, and I was like, "Oh, geez.
Ooh. We played a clip of that last week. That was fun.
yes."
It was
Yes.
very impressive. So I'm glad that you played it. There we go. I am just Rob now. Is that better?
Much better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could take it.
You don't know?
I could take you both ways. It's fine.
Fair enough. Is everyone excited for this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
talk
Why
about
are we
songs.
doing musical stuff? Who wants to say why we're doing music this week?
Because why not?
I do.
Go for
Go
it,
ahead,
Mel.
Mel.
I don't know if you guys know, but Donald Finn can sing. And
Oh yeah.
Yes, he can.
if you haven't been here in the last, I don't know, month and haven't seen us lose our minds anytime there's a clip of Donald Finn in Hadestown coming out, A, where have you been? And B, go back and catch up. So we got to talking about how amazing that is, and got to talking. We also had like a brief conversation with Carly Lane Perry about Wheel of Time musical episodes when she was on the show a couple weeks ago. Anyway, so we thought we'd do a twofer. I'm excited to present to you the next Mel of Time character. It's gonna be great. I'm excited about it already. I already told Rob all my plans.
Yep.
Anyway, distracted. Stop making me ADD all over the place. Twofer. This week, we're gonna talk about the songs in the Wheel of Time books and what musical genres the show should present them in. What style these songs should be presented in the show. And then in 2 weeks, because next week we're all very busy. Sorry, we're gonna take the week off. In 2 weeks, we're gonna have a special guest on, and we're gonna talk about musical episodes in TV musical episodes.
Yes.
And use that to inform what the Wheel of Time musical episode that we are all of us
Hoping, wishing, dreaming.
Campaigning, not hoping, campaigning.
Manifesting. We are manifesting.
We're
manifesting so many things.
How we shall craft this by looking back at the history of TV musical episodes and where they went wrong and where they went right. So,
I mean, it seems the only way to do it, sure.
Clearly, we have this in the bag, as it were.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
So if you have a favorite TV musical episode, tag us in Twitter, put it in Discord, or put it here in the comments, and we will make sure to try to include it. We already have a couple of ideas. We're happy to outsource those ideas to other folks, or from other folks, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So as Mel did say there in that, we are taking next week off. I am changing holds. Mel has name day commitments. Bain&Chiad has decided to go share her wisdom with other places. And we decided it was unfair for Leigh-A to have to do it all by herself. So we were
I would watch that though.
I mean,
it was so tempting to like be like, oh yeah, I could get guests and like do all this stuff, and then I was like, oh my god, I have so many things going on in my life that just to be the sole person doing all of that, and I'm not a great interviewer like Rob is, so it would just be a complete and utter shit show. It would be all over the place, which might be entertaining for you guys, but would be very stressful for me.
I'm sure it would be. Kev is worried now we're going to do a tier list in 2 weeks' time.
Only in your dreams.
Dreams or nightmares?
Nightmares are a form of dream.
That is true. That is true. Okay, shall we? Well, before we get into today's music discussion, shall we kick off with the Daily Veil and see what sort of news is out there? All right, let's do it.
Brothers and sisters,
it is time to cover up your face.
For the Wheel of Time has news, and we shall dance the spheres with it.
This is the Daily Veil.
Okay, Daily Veil time, folks. What should we kick it off with?
I definitely think we need to discuss this situation.
Yes, we do.
You don't remember this scene?
I mean, didn't you see this when you were in Prague, Rob? And you didn't share it with anybody else until just now when it was officially released.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things you get, like embargoed on, and it's just like, this is something you can't share yet.
I can't believe you held out.
We sort of stumbled across them as they were doing the photo shoot, and they just finished doing the scene they were recording for it. And no, I'm making that all up. It was not there, obviously.
I mean, Alondrin and Leigh. Oh wait,
Liana.
Wait,
Leandrana.
Leandrana.
Liana. I don't know.
Chat, help us out.
Yeah, chat, help us out here. Come on. So.
Yeah, together in that Mirror World episode, I feel like is going to really be one of those like Emmy-worthy moments in season 3. I don't know what you guys think.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, Kate looks amazing as a brunette, and Priyanka looks amazing as a blonde. Like, they both could totally rock that look.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree. I feel like the hair, like, did they edit the hair to be shorter in the show? Is there like, because I don't remember it being quite so bouffanty.
Yeah, it wasn't so high, I don't think.
Very high.
Maybe it's the way she's wearing it on her head. Maybe she didn't
So
put it all the way on or something.
Ooh, maybe Priyanka just has a really big head. She couldn't get the wig on.
Yeah, I think maybe it goes back. It's supposed to go back more.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so.
What were you saying, Leigh-A?
I wonder if that's a combo of Leandrin's wig and Anver's wig.
Oh, that would be funny. Wigs upon wigs.
That would be hilarious. See, this is why we need all of you. You're all doing so much better than us.
We can't have Three Full Talk without our foldies.
That is absolutely
integral.
I'm not gonna lie, I was just scrolling really quickly between meetings, and when I saw this, I thought it was one of those weird filters where it puts like fake hair on you. You can tell the
Snapchat.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
And like they weren't like fixing it, and it just looks like one of those like odd filters. It took me a minute to be like, oh shit, they switched.
Is what they're wearing? Those are their regular clothes, right? Those are not costumes, are they? Because I'm kind of obsessed with Kate Fleetwood's shirt right there.
I feel like that blouse could have been worn under some of her red outfits, maybe. Yeah. I don't. And the thing Priyanka's wearing looks more like a robe or something, maybe.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I think it's something she wears under her green.
When I worked in the movies, typically people did their hair and makeup first before they put their clothes on, though. So it might be. But then if she was going to put her wig on, it might be hard to get out of that shirt with your wig on, unless it buttons down the back. So I don't know. It's a very good question, Mel.
Anyway, I really like that shirt. Let's look at the rest of these behind the scenes pictures she's sharing. See, that's her with the wig on now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And somehow a matching green glove.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the green glove. The ring is over the glove.
With her ring over the glove.
That's amazing.
Which is pretty fantastic. And then do we think that's Sharon behind her? With another epic beret situation?
It's probably a hair person.
I know.
Yeah, it's probably just another.
I guess the berets were a thing.
There are
Green
so
berets.
many different types of costume people. So
I don't think I'd ever noticed her shin stuff before.
I was also thinking that the boots
So
are very
cool.
impressive. Yeah.
They're really neat. Really cool. They're like the coolest shin guards ever. I would have played soccer a lot longer if
if that's what your soccer outfit looks like.
And then the next one is necklace for a headdress.
I love her.
Yeah. The way
I
she
think-
goofs around is brilliant.
Mhm.
I think they should have gone with it. They should have let her wear that on her head instead of her neck. I don't know. What
Oh,
you
for
guys
sure.
think?
I mean, I would let her do whatever she wanted.
True, and you guys know I'm never gonna say no to tiara or headpiece. So
I tried to convince Leigh-A to get another tiara, and she wouldn't do it.
I mean,
true.
Leia, how many did you have? Like 12 at this stage or something? It's,
She has a
only
tiara
got 9.
box.
I've only got 9.
I mean, that's amazing. So,
There's still more
yeah.
days in a month, Leia.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so that was our lovely Priyanka. And then there was another cast member who decided to share some stuff with us this week.
Mhm.
And in her honor, I'm doing the full hair. This lady.
That's some amazing hair.
Yeah, she says normally her hair is in a braid or tied into a braid, so she's always got it ready to fight, but I still think you guys should see the wig out, as it's just amazing work. It's so nuts. Just,
Yeah.
I feel like her wig was, no offense, I feel like her wig was the best of the IO wigs.
Mm.
It is pretty
Yes.
impressive. Yeah, I would probably agree with that.
Well, was Ayula's her actual hair?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
knew this was
Yeah.
her actual hair.
Okay, so you're
But I
saying
meant-
between Raga and Maya, you liked
Between
Maya's
Raga
better?
and Maya.
Yeah.
Because I felt like Raga's was like, it looked like it didn't look as natural on her as
Yeah.
it did on Maya.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes the like hairline was
Yeah.
weird.
I was surprised that Raga just didn't have her natural hair because she's pretty blonde, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yeah.
it's just enough hair to do all the braids with that they would need to like constantly putting in extensions.
Maybe,
it just
yeah.
might be easier to like make a wig.
And for continuity, it's like easier just to have a wig that's
But
done. and you
yeah,
put it
I
on.
mean, if they decided that all Aiel have red hair, I mean, it seems to be the thing they're going with in the show, right?
Yeah.
Because thus far they've made them all have red hair, even
Mhm.
the dead one.
Yeah, so maybe that's what they're doing.
And we get some good, nice look at the smoky eye here too.
Yes.
Which we noticed. And then she also shared some awesome views of her full costume. I think we'd seen this picture before.
I feel like we'd seen this one, yeah. But
But I
it's
was
great to see
really-
regardless.
I was super excited about. Aw, look at that. The person in the background kind of reminds me of Critter. It's got kind
Oh, a
of like
little
a
bit.
Critter face.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
vibes, yeah.
I was really excited to see the back of her outfit, which I think is not this one clearly. This is another.
I love how I mean, not just Maya and Raga, but like Naomi. They're all best friends. They went like on a trip together a while ago. It was hilarious to watch the three of them. It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
they've
You
clearly
bond
become
with
besties.
people.
Yeah.
You get some really good close-ups, so you can really see the texture of the cloth that
Mm.
they used,
Mm-hmm.
and some good freckle work happening. Apparently,
Love the
that
freckles.
the freckles were added into. This is what I was talking about. You get to see the back with all
Yeah.
the hooks and the harness and stuff, and see how they put it together. That's something I've
Yeah.
been super curious about, because like I'm like, how do they get those all to stay in place
Mm-hmm.
and make it so that they can run with them and stuff?
Mhm.
But, like, there's so many like hooks and straps and things back here. Pretty crazy.
Are we getting cosplay ideas, ladies?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I have a giant spear. I have to figure out how to put it on my back.
GoPro is quite right. I loved how much the crew was shout out in this post.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. More freckle action.
Mhm.
I don't understand how that's a wig.
Yeah,
Yes,
it looks
I
really
don't know.
natural there.
It does, yeah.
So, her eyes are so pretty.
Definitely hair goals.
Yeah. And then
Yes.
we get. She said this was her first day with a spear.
That was her first day.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that
what she
no.
says.
Maybe she had not had an actual spear before. Maybe she was practicing with something else.
Oh,
The
okay.
very first
Yeah.
day, I got
Yeah.
a spear in my hand.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
Maybe you had to graduate to get the spear.
Thank you
Right.
to Jan
Yeah.
and Roman and her stunt double Alice.
That's
Looks-
fair.
That's awesome. Super cool.
Very, very
Looks
cool
so
stuff.
Really
That
badass.
was awesome. Got some good
So
shares this week. Yeah.
So, speaking of people that wear amazing outfits and look incredible when they do, what day is it today, ladies?
Oh my god, I gotta go get it. Hold on. I forgot.
I kind of had a feeling Leigh was about to burst off screen when I said that, which is why I took a pause. She's been wanting to do this for she's been looking forward to this for days, people. So I just had to drop
She's
that
like,
in there
we're
for a
gonna do
second.
it all together, guys.
I'm
I
like,
get
I
mine,
already,
but it's far away.
I already did. Mine's in the kitchen. I already
feel
did
like
mine. So
We need to say goodbye to Tom first.
okay.
Bye,
Tom,
Tom.
folks.
We love
Bye,
you.
Tom.
You were
It
a
is
great way
February
to start
1st.
the year.
Yeah.
He said earlier that it was on his honor to pass the torch, but I would like to point out that he himself is a torch. He is
Oh, yes.
always fire.
This is true.
Yeah. So it is the changing of the guard. Ladies, please flip your calendars. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like I need some sort of drum roll or sound effect or
I
something
liked
like
your
that.
sound effect. That was good.
Okay.
Ramen noodle?
Yes.
Butt rock. We need a butt rock.
Yay!
For the butt rock for that? Okay, let's
Look
butt
at
rock.
Yeah.
us.
Butt rock.
We could be
mean-
we could be stunt doubles for them. don't you
Totally.
think?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean
You
we
can't
need
tell the
we need
difference.
For sure.
yeah, you can't tell the difference.
Who-
We need some
who-
close-ups.
Who could say
You
that we
know.
weren't?
I
Aw.
mean, look at this.
Behind the
Courtesy
scenes.
behind the
Nice.
scenes, folks. We love promising you behind the scenes things. So thank you to Mel and Doyne. Mel went and got permission from Doyne to share these. A couple of the work in progress photos. I love the cracking up here, the smiling.
Aw.
So the story behind this very professional photo shoot that we did was it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I had been all theater nerdy and borrowed some lights and was like, we gotta do this photo shoot. We gotta do it now, because I think we were passing ships. Like he was out of town and then I was gonna be out of town, and it was like we only had that evening to do it. So I set up the lights, and we didn't have anybody else to take the picture. So I had my picture on a timer, and it was the 10-second timer. And I was the one, I had to keep resetting the camera, and I was the one pushing the timer. So I had to run and jump on the couch and get myself in position, and then he had to run and jump on top, and we had to wrap our arms around each other all in 10 seconds. And it was continually this comedy of errors, getting it right and not laughing or being in a weird position, and we were both naked. He was half naked on the top, but I actually wasn't wearing any pants. I have no explanation for why I wasn't wearing any pants. I could have been wearing pants, but I
Because
just
it's accurate
wasn't.
to the story. She probably wasn't wearing pants.
I was wearing a robe. I wasn't wearing a dress. I was wearing a robe. So I kept getting the robe caught in the wrong place. And so we had these pictures where he's halfway flying onto the couch, and I'm And yeah, he wouldn't let me share those, unfortunately. I don't know why. But it was just like we were constantly like, oh my God, okay, that had to be it. That had to be the right one. So then we would run, and I would have to and we had this like jury rig tripod situation, and so I had to like take the camera off so that we could look at the picture and be like, is that good? Is that good? I think that's good. And then someone would see something and be like, no, it's wrong. It doesn't match this, or it doesn't do this, and then we'd have to like set it all up and do it again. Anyway, we had a really good time.
I love this. Tavern is why you had no pants. Andrew says stripped for speed. I suppose less weight when you're running back and forth from the couch.
I also remember it was like October, which October in my part of the Three Full Land is really hot. So I was wearing a robe, which was very thick, and I was hot. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I was getting sweaty from like running back and forth across the room trying to take these pictures. Anyway, so that's also probably why no pants, because it's hot.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. But it is now February, folks. So anyone who went and got themselves a Snack Waters of Time calendar can enjoy a whole 29 days. Sorry.
Bonus.
29 days.
Leap
bonus
for
day.
On the 29th day. Just imagine us leaping onto the couch to try and get that job.
I want to start a campaign now, ladies. This is totally on the fly. But I think on February 29th, to celebrate the effort that went into the calendar from everybody, but especially from Mel running back and forth in hot weather in a robe, I want as many people as possible somehow, be you hug, I don't know, like a pillow, a friend, a pet, something. I want to see people recreating and posting on the February 29th their pictures of their imitation of Melindhra, imitating
not us, of Jessica and Taylor. Much
imitating
better.
Jessica and Taylor. Yeah, it'll be hilarious. So
that is actually Thursday, so we can post those pictures on Three Full Talk on the 29th on Leap Day of the leap year.
It's a great
this
idea.
is why I was suggesting it. Yeah.
Hooray! Look at us. We totally planned this. Good job.
So in 4 weeks' time.
Oh, I need to write this down because I'm the writing down person.
And Kev's going to share his story for a show in April. Speaking of shows in following months, if you did not catch Kev and I doing our KCI stream, Glory to the Stars, which started last month in January. I can say that now because it's February. Where we did this month, we're doing Daniel Henney. Jealous.
You're doing Daniel Henney?
We're doing Daniel Henney.
Oh my God! Congrats.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, when the man looks like this,
Yeah.
How can you not?
I like that you sandwiched yourselves between two Daniels.
Yeah.
That's a landwich.
Did you guys plan
that? Yeah, it's a language. But the
you guys are having a LAN party.
We're having a LAN party, yes. On February 25th.
I'm a nerd.
Yep.
Why.
On February 25th, you can come and join Kev and I and a whole range of guests as we go through Land's journey in season 2 of The Wheel of Time. Yes, it is a language. Way to bury the lead, Rob. So, yeah. So that's fun. And there were a couple other things we were going to talk about in the Daily Bell. Should we do Rosamund first? All right. We've just done Laniel. We'll do Rosamund. So we're just going to take turns doing these people, apparently. It's fun. But yeah, Leigh-A, tell us what this is.
So Tor put this on Twitter earlier this week. As you guys may or may not know, and if you don't, I don't know where you've been for the past several years. Rosamund Pike has been narrating the books, and she's up through Dragon Reborn, and the Dragon Reborn got nominated for an Audie, and last year she won the Audie for the Great Hunt, or one of them. I think Eye of the World. I think The Great Hunt and The Dragon Reborn were released after the season this year. so, which is really cool. She gave a great speech last year when she won. Also giving credit to Michael and Kate, the previous narrators. And anybody, I haven't listened to the books because I'm one of those people, like, I want her to finish all of them and then I want to listen to all of them together.
Yeah, I feel the same.
So I haven't listened to them. I have listened to her narrate some Jane Austen books, and she is phenomenal. So if you think you winners lady, yes, it was Eye of the World. So if you don't mind that she hasn't finished, go ahead and get those books. Everybody just absolutely raves over her narration. So more awards hopefully for the Wheel of Time.
More
Fingers
things
crossed
to
for that.
line up to read for sure.
Yes. And while we're talking about Wheel of Time stuff and more things to do and to share, Kev has decided to do himself a little challenge on Twitter. He's doing himself a 30-day challenge. Here are the topics. So I assume you need to post all these different things. So favorite couple, favorite family, so on and so forth. And he's got a whole bunch of rules. So post this picture at the top. So you've got to create a thread for this, by the way, folks. Post this picture at the top. Use alt text for your images. Find a picture or a piece of artwork for each answer and credit the artist. Does the thread so others can follow. Obviously, use these hashtags. Try not to double up and give unique answers. But if Lucifer is your favorite male character, of course he'll be your favorite Tiviran. No flaming, no flaming or arguing. Keep it classy. Give book or show answers or both throughout, and have fun. It's the Wheel of Time 30-day challenge. Kev, you're in chat. Why was this not posted until today? Why did we not know about this in advance? I could have prepared. I feel sprung
I
on.
think he posted that before today.
Did he?
I saw people answering already.
Yes,
Okay.
3 days worth. I got very confused because I was like, is he cheating and posted 3 days worth ahead of time? And I was like, oh no, I just didn't read and see that I haven't been on Twitter in 3 days. So
Yeah. And Lanfear started posting and yesterday, and she said that her favorite group was Dark Friends, namely me. So
This is a 30-day challenge, but it doesn't coincide with the month. It's just a random 30 days.
Chaos.
Complete chaos.
That is Kev.
Yeah.
Kev's
sure.
on day 4. Okay,
he is
right.
the leader of chaos. So I mean, come on.
That's what you think.
Maybe something really significant will happen at the end of the 30th day, and the chaos is a planned chaos, so it appears to be chaos, and then it will culminate in some sort of announcement or epic celebration that we have yet to understand. Because
Now, do we all need to finish our 30 days? So, like, if we keep staggering our starts, does it like keep prolonging?
Oh, good question.
Kev reckons his will end on February 29th. I think Mel is frozen.
How does that work?
He started 3 days.
Yeah, if he's on day 4 and it's 30 days. Or is he just saying the opportunity to do it ends on the 29th, maybe? I don't know. I'm overthinking this. It's not important.
Is going to end on the 29th.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because it's 30 days. He would have to be on day 2 now.
It
doesn't matter.
No,
it does not matter.
No mathing right now. We're not doing that.
He also clarified, I think. So he's not mathing either. None of us are mathing.
He did say, I think. That is very true. So, all right. Was there any other news? Or do we need to do some cleansing?
We need cleansing, and also we need to do our affirmations.
Okay. Let's do our affirmation of Stabby Love.
Let's do it.
I'm going to do this one. Nothing can fucking break me.
Yes.
It's accurate. Oh, your nails are so wonderful.
They are very
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
They are very
Can you hold them up? Rob, can you make her big again? Thank you. Wow. I love it.
Oh, they alternate.
Yep, they're different on both
Yep.
either hand.
That's amazing. Loved it.
Makes
All
me
right.
happy.
Cleansing time.
Yes. Butt rock
All right.
time.
Butt rock. Have a cleanse. We'll change the music. We'll get funky again.
Yay. Chill music.
Butt rock.
Oh, this is a long, luxurious butt rock.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just easing you in there, folks. So love that. Right. It's musical time, folks.
Musical time.
Musical time. Yeah. Do you want to play something for us, Bain&Chiad?
Yeah, why not? We started
Why not?
off with Melindhra, and why don't we put the? Is this the only other song we heard in the show so far? I think.
Believe
Yeah.
so, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
No, the only other fresh one in town's a Gleeman. Let's quiet down. He's about to do another song.
The colors of his morning, the darkness of his night, little graves that gave no warning, a sun that brought no light. He saw his whole world breaking, that tortured soul I met in the prison of his making, the man who can't forget. I can still hear the way that he cried for the ones he was missing. I can still hear the way that he cried for the ones he had lost. He saw them in the rivers, he felt them in the rain. In dreams he heard them whisper the truth that is his pain. He caused the whole world's breaking, that tortured soul I met in a prison of his making, the man who can't forget.
I love him.
Oh, he's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys think that's high chant?
No. He was
I hope
that's why
not.
he's annoyed. He's singing in common for the common folks. That's why he slams his guitar
Okay, so
down. Gets off
that's
the stage.
common. That's not high chant.
Yeah.
We're getting like four gate level songs.
Dirty and gritty, common.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sport Kings, man, they don't understand high chant. Don't want that fancy shit.
Definitely
Core
don't want that
Springs,
fancy
Core
shit.
Springs.
No. Yeah, that's a good point. So those we've played so far tonight, the two songs, not only from season 1, but just the two songs full stop that we get in real time. So far.
It wasn't a song per se, but they did have music in the Tinker Camp, but they weren't like, there wasn't a song
No singing.
associated.
Yeah.
No singing.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad there wasn't anything in season 2. I wish there had been something. Actually, I have a comment on that later when we get to one of the songs that I wish had been sung in season 2.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there is a range of songs from the books. Some of them quite long, some of them quite short. Some of them having multiple versions. One of them having a few different versions actually. So Bain&Chiad very kindly went and found all the information. Are we just going to go through the list as the list is, or in fact, before we do that, actually, we need to say goodbye to some people.
We do.
Yeah. So before we, let you enjoy any more musical discussion, folks, we need to say if you're watching us on Twitter, you should be watching us on YouTube instead.
That's
so
right.
come and join us on
Come
YouTube.
on over.
Yeah.
Come
Search.
on over. Come on
over,
over,
baby.
baby.
See, this is why we don't sing.
I love this, and yet we keep saying every year that we need to do an IEL parody, don't we? So, and then we never.
How did you say that?
I think we wrote one the first year. Sorry, correction. You all wrote one the first year.
Yeah.
I definitely did not write it.
Yeah.
And then
There's
I think
this one
it stayed.
exists.
It's pinned in our chats, and I need to see the
Done
three of you do this at some
nothing
point.
with it.
The three of you need to get together and film a music video for this at some point. It would be brilliant.
Excuse me, you have definitely submitted multiple parodies, so I don't know why you're writing yourself out of this.
No, I just
obligation
know
that
just
we have given to ourselves.
just the three of you doing like a parody of the actual video.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
I was like, come on, why don't you pick up what I'm putting down here?
Yeah, I know what you're. Yeah, no.
We can get
What
the
if we do
Foley's
a
to do
deep
the dance.
fake? A deep fake with just our heads.
You can put
on
my
the
face on
bodies
someone
of
else. Yeah,
bass
that's fine.
dancers.
Yeah.
That's fine,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
I just snorted thinking about that.
Oh, it made everyone laugh. That's the important thing. All right, but yes, goodbye Twitter. So come and join us on
Bye.
YouTube
Bye.
if you want to continue having fun. So yeah, let's crack in. Do you want to just, like I say, just go through the videos down as it is?
Yeah, but maybe hold off on the battle chant for later because we're going to play a video with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, fair enough. Okay, so we got that IEL ones loaded up first. So, Life is a Dream is one of the first ones. Let me just hide the panels to make sure. So this is. I should probably have the file up, shouldn't I? Bain&Chiad, tell us about this one.
Oh, so this is it's like a dirge. It's like a funeral dirge, basically, that we hear, I believe, after Dumai's Wells. And we only hear part of it, I think, and then it like cuts away to something else. So we only know this is like the beginning, the opening of it. And they say it's a haunting melody sung in parts.
So it looks like it's kind of a call and response.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to see this in the show?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all for all of the IEL
For
songs and
ripping our
chants.
hearts out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even if it's something that's happening in the background after a battle, so like any of the battles, honestly, but like when the Drakkars attack them as they're heading to Cold Rock's Hold, it like if Moraine and Rand and the Wise Ones are talking and that eel are like burying their dead, singing this in the background, that would be acceptable. It doesn't need to be like focused.
I
on
could
them.
see it be a thing that they do like while they're like taking care of the remains of their dead warriors. Like it's like a as they're moving through the ground. What is it called?
It could be
I was trying to be poetic, but I forgot the word. So
yeah, definitely not having it like be the focus of a scene, but like being sung in the background. I think could be quite moving.
Yeah, maybe kind of
like start on them and then move like pan out to like the main characters that are acting in the scene.
What if
So
it was
like
like almost like a gospel style lament?
Maybe, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Have people singing it back and forth to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That'd be quite.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got visions of like Perrin and some of the others just all like
watching it
everyone.
happen.
Yeah, everyone in the midst of doing something, and then like one Aiel starts singing it, and like a different one replies, and then another one says, life is a dream, and then someone else goes with pain and woe, and then suddenly 3 people are singing it, and then 10, and then by the 4th line, 5th line, there's every Aiel just singing it very sort of not like softly, but not yelling it or anything like that. But you realize when it's 1,000 voices or how many voices, it's it's just everywhere, and all the Wetlanders just stop, and they'll carry on like it's just nothing. Like
and I imagine they would have a bunch of improvised musical instruments, like with their bucklers and like just all. There's so many options of like
could like emphasize words or something with the
yeah, I like that. That's
good plan, guys.
That could be quite that could actually make me quite sad. Like, I imagine a lot of people crying if that happened. So
yeah, especially if it was after Dumai's Wells.
Oh my gosh, I kind of do hope it is after Dumai's Wells, because that's where I think it would be most impactful, and you could focus on them because it is a massive Aiel battle. And there would be thousands of them.
And I think there's like if they do that battle the way that it's written in the books, there could be something really moving about Aiel burying all the Aiel, regardless of what side they were on, or clan or whatever,
and Wetlanders as well, and wolves, like just being respectful of all the dead. You take care of all the dead,
regardless of where they fought. Now everyone has woken from the dream.
Yeah. Right.
Good one. Good start.
Ashikova, are you talking about a flash mob? That's all I could think of.
maybe not so flashy, but maybe
that should be for a different one.
Maybe there are more so we can flash mob.
There should definitely be a flash mob in the musical episode, but I don't necessarily.
But not for the funeral dirge.
Musical episode.
No funeral dirge flash mob. No.
Nobody likes maybe some people likes a flashy funeral,
and
but
no kink shaming. So
that's fine. Yes, Ashikova was speaking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Kev's like, I hope Rafe has someone taking notes. Yeah.
Well, this exists.
You are Twitter chaos. Come on.
Well, it's sort of how the Melindhra song started. It's like one person started it and then everybody joined in. It would be cool if we saw that happen in another way with another culture.
That's nice. That is nice.
Yeah.
I agree. Something not quite so moving now.
Okay.
But there is a taunt composed by Shido whilst being interrogated by Perrin.
Do you know the Shido taunt, Mel?
Mel, do you know the Shido taunt?
Every word out of my mouth is a taunt. So
true.
But yeah, this is the Shido taunt. I once met a man who was far from home. His eyes were yellow and his wits were stone. He asked me to hold smoke in my hands and said he could show me a watery land. He put his head in the ground and his feet in the air and said he could dance like a woman fair. He said he could stand till his eyes turned to stone. When I blinked my eyes, he was gone.
Okay. So this has to be done like some sort of poetry jam, like it has to be like totally like a standoff type of thing. That's how it has to be done. Like
for some reason I just got, what is it, like those cafes and that where there's like the spoken word poetry and people like clicking fingers and stuff like that. I just got an image of like a couple of Aiel in the background just like clicking fingers instead of like
No, I'm imagining like a competition, like a
oh, what do you call it?
yeah.
The rappers are like
like when
Yeah,
the
they're,
rappers are
like,
going at each
face
other
off
and
type
they're
A rap
like,
battle?
like a rap battle.
It's
Yeah,
like-
where they
yeah.
Battle. There's a TV show named after that. How do we not know those words?
yeah, exactly. Like a rap battle for sure.
yeah.
That's what I want. That's
Yeah.
what I want that to be.
That would be perfect. I can totally imagine it. Like the intimidating words. Like yeah.
And then other people just like cheering them on in the background or like reacting
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
And then Perrin
Just
just
so
like
like-
glares at him and then hacks his hand off.
They call him Stone because that's like being a stone dog and that's the worst.
He non-verbally clapped back in the way only Perrin could.
Yeah, he
Yes,
probably
this is
like
true.
grunted and
Mhm.
farted or something.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah, sure.
wolf growling the whole time.
Yeah. Or his nostrils flared and everyone was like, "Oh shit, he's mad."
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
His eyes
He
go super
clenched his
visible.
feet. His foot. A vein popped out on his hand, and everyone was like, "Shit." Watch out." But that's all we see. That's all he does because he's stoned.
Yeah, it's funny until we did this, I forgot that this happened.
Yeah, me too.
So
Really? Oh, you mean the taunt?
The taunt.
yes, the taunt. Yeah,
Because
Okay.
everybody thinks the Shido are lame, and you don't even know.
only one of the Shido is cool, Mel. Sorry, the rest of the Shido are lame.
Kind of agree.
Some other Shido had to breed this cool Shido, so I had to get it from somewhere.
All right.
I don't exist in a vacuum. Unless you're going to give Landfear all the credit. That's not fair.
No, can't do that.
No offense. Sorry. guys.
That's fair. All right, so we're skipping the next one on the list.
No, we can play
Yeah.
it. We'll wrap up our Aiel songs with this one.
Okay, so there is one last Aiel song that appears in the books, and there is someone out there in the interwebs who has made a glorious version that we have shown here on Threefold Talk in the past, and it was just brilliant. I think the first time I watched this, I was like, this song is just so freaking cool because the visuals are very impressive as well, aren't they?
I love it so much.
It's
Yeah.
so
Makes me so happy.
good.
I agree. So, folks, before we put the lyrics up on screen, Mel is just gonna play this version. So, a huge thank you to Taffy for letting us play this on the show, and
Thank you, Taffy.
enjoy, folks. That's just so
I
good.
love it so much.
I can't
It's
have it
very,
any
very
other way.
I can't. It has to be metal.
It
Like it
has
can't
to.
be. Yeah.
The whole time. So punk rock. It's the best.
Yeah. Just keep taking those notes, Rafe. This needs to be metal. It's just brilliant.
You
So,
should let Taffy be on the show.
yeah.
I can imagine Tom doing the acoustic version of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And to be
Yeah.
extra clear, in case you don't know, that is by the one and only Taffy Bennington. I think we only said her first name, but Taffy Bennington.
Yeah, sorry,
represents-
Taffy
she's-
Bennington. Mm.
She's amazing.
Ooh, can we pop the link in chat?
Yes.
If you still have it up
Let's
now?
do it. So I've heard the lyrics on screen, folks. So these are all the lyrics that appear in the books. First on the left, watch the spears while sun climbs high is the first line. It runs through that little paragraph there. And then to the right, wash the spears, life is a dream. Right through to the very end, wash the spears while I breathe, wash the spears, my steel is bright, wash the spears. This, I don't know, I could see this being just like a fully, what is it when there's like no instrument involved?
Acapella.
Acoustic?
Acapella, thank you, acapella. I can see this being something very acapella, almost like a marching chant.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking when I initially looked at it, because military, we do have that call and respond to keep us in step as we do marching. So like it's literally called a cadence. So one person calls the first part of the chant, and then there's a response. And there are some that have very complicated, long, multiple verses of lyrics, and they just go on, and it like tells a story. It's for long marches, so like to keep you entertained, keep you in step as you're moving along, to keep you moving at the same pace. But I think it does, like, in Taffy very much includes that element in hers, like one person saying wash the spears, and there's the several voices doing the second part of the call response.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can't see it any other way than the way that Taffy's presented it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like the words themselves from my perspective, lend towards more action than just marching. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah.
Isn't this what they say as they're actively going into a battle? Like it's not just they're moving along. Yeah. That's when that's really the only time they sing besides the funeral.
So is this like the Aiel version of Amari Haka? Where they do like that war chant and display before they actually go in?
Maybe.
I'm actually kind of down for seeing a version like this now. Yeah. I'm actually kind of down for that.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you know, not to tangent, the purpose of that is it's like a last minute effort to stop an actual battle happening between warring tribes. And the idea is you try to intimidate your opponents with your prowess through the chants to say, actually, look at us, we are so strong, we're so powerful. If you fight us, you will, these are the things we will do to you, type thing, in a last ditch effort to actually negate hostilities. That is the purpose of it.
Nice.
I love it.
That's lovely.
Yeah. So
that's interesting.
But, yeah.
So why do football teams do it before the games?
It's a stare out. It's a tactic, isn't it, to like put the other team off?
They're trying. They just use it to try and intimidate each other.
Yeah, it's mostly the rugby team that does it, but I think the football team have done it a couple of times, and they're not very good at it. But the female hockey team are fucking amazing when they do it. As well. Yeah. I'm
I've
not
never
sure.
seen a hockey team do it.
Oh yeah, I've seen them do it. The Black Sticks. So they're all called. It's a fun. I'm going on a big tangent for a second here, folks. So you have the All Blacks, which is the New Zealand rugby team, but then they're like all their other teams have something similar going on as well. So like the netball team, the basketball team are called the Tall Blacks. Then the hockey team are called the Black Sticks. I think and it's all just like black and white and something to do with the sport type thing. And it's just, it's pretty hilarious. So yeah, every time I think of the teams, I'm like, oh yeah, the Black Sticks. And it sounds really bad, but it's actually just what the team is called. But yeah, when they do the huckers and stuff, it's very, very cool. But it's usually just the rugby. The football guys are not that good. The hockey women they're pretty intense. It's very impressive. So I've seen because they usually, just their sticks are there and that, and they're all like geared up and the shin pads, and it's just very, very cool.
I've seen the female.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to tangent there.
Rugby team that I've seen, and when they do it, it's just like, I wouldn't. I just like walk off the field. Pretty sure you're gonna try to murder me.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Like, if the IO did this, just before they go into battle, maybe not complete, with the moves and stuff, but do something intimidating. So
y'all are pretty reserved, so I feel like they would do something a little more low key.
Fair. Okay,
Although
that
I
is.
do feel like they probably like they do like to do the jump kick spins to show off and like
True, when they're
know,
fighting. Yeah, that's a good point.
colors and
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
do feel
for
like
fighting, I think it would work. Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
jump kicks were reserved for comedy hour. You didn't.
Comedy hour and flirting with others.
it's
Trying to impress maidens and failing.
Yeah.
so
yeah. Comedy hour.
well, they're doing it to brag, so they're not making jokes when they're doing that. They're like trying to show off and like I'm better than you, and let me jump kick high, and like, and then that's when people are like, and that's usually when the maidens are like, oh yeah, nice job, ha ha ha, you jump so high, great.
It's funny when the
Congratulations.
stone dogs do it.
And
Always.
Well, you know,
Even in battle.
they don't jump that high. I'm told, so you know.
stone dogs can't jump.
They can.
Stone dogs can't jump. That sounds like a parody movie that needs to be made. Stone dogs can't jump.
I love that idea.
That is the 3 AO songs that appear in the books. So no more. Less probably stabbing happening now in songs. But the next one on the list. So this one is a song played for the fallen dead, and it's played by Tom as he, Matt, and Moraine were about to be attacked by the Aelfin, and it's called "Sweet Whispers of Tomorrow." So the song goes, "Oh, how long were the days of a man when he strode upon the broken lands? He sailed as far as a man could steer, and he never wished to lose his fear. For the fear of a man is a thing untold; it keeps him safe and it proves him bold. Don't let fear make you cease to strive, for that fear it proves you remain alive. I will walk this broken road, and I will carry a heavy loads. So come and weave your awful lies. I'm a man of truth, and I'll meet your eyes."
So sad.
Yeah. I
Was
just
this
feel like
one-
we need a moment for that song there. That kind of like felt like that when I was reading it. I was like, oh, sorry.
Was this when they were trying to use music to like dazzle them, or was this when they like thought they were gonna die, like at the end?
I think this is when they thought they were going to die.
Yeah, I think so too.
So this is like
Yeah, and
Johnny
then Matt
Cash.
rallies. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I kind of see it like Tom did in the show, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kind of that
Mm.
style.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that same kind of mournful,
Yeah.
slow,
Mournful. Yeah.
gritty, dirty.
Mm-hmm.
We need to like post this and tag
Alexander Vion.
Alexander, yeah, and be
Mm.
like,
Just ask him to sing.
Can-
Yes, please.
can you sing this in the style that you did for the?
Oh,
you know?
Yes.
Ah,
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
that would be
cool.
incredible.
I mean, he's gonna sing in season 3, right? Like he has to.
He has to.
He's Tom. He has to. Yeah.
He
It's not
has
Tom
to.
if
He's
he's not
got
singing.
to.
If he doesn't, I will cry.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one should make you cry.
No. Yeah. So, Rafe, don't make me cry.
Pretty sure he's probably going to make us all cry a lot at some points. So.
For other
But
reasons,
not
yeah.
because Tom wasn't singing. We will be crying for other reasons.
Sure.
No, we'll be crying because Tom does sing at certain points and just be like, dude.
I will cry if he sings. I will cry if he doesn't sing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's singing. 100% he has to sing.
Yeah.
But I hope we get some different styles. I hope we get multiple songs. I hope we get him.
Right.
I hope we get him entertaining in different ways. So we
Yeah.
see his.
I think it would be fun if he's just riding a horse, like just just kind of entertaining
Playing to himself. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Just
writing
off in the
something,
background,
like working on
Moraine and
something.
whoever's with him
Yeah.
is talking, and he's just, but he's listening. He's obviously paying attention.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's doing the court bard thing where he's
Mhm.
pretending like he's not listening, but he's
Mhm.
all
He's always.
Game of
Mhm.
Houses.
Well,
Yeah.
perhaps the next song could be one that he's just playing with in the background, and that is "The Wind That Shakes the Willow." Does anyone want to read this? I keep reading them. Does anyone else want to read them?
I like it when you read it.
I like it when
Yeah.
you read it.
Me too.
Okay. All right. Is this my meeting my toe for not being here last week? Is that what this is? Is that what this is?
Read it.
All right.
Why are you teasing us?
Only you can decide how to meet your toe.
It's to be fair, I did ask all three of you this question on my podcast. So and that episode comes out this week, by the way, the last one in the series, Bain&Chiad. If you want to listen to that on Sunday. Yeah. So the wind that shakes the willow. This appears. It's played by Tom in Bailon, and at the Tower of Genji. So I would guess this one at the Tower is when they're like doing music to try and
to dazzle, yeah.
But my love is gone, carried away by the wind that shakes the willow, and all the land is beaten hard by the wind that shakes the willow. But I will hold her close to me in heart and dearest memory, and with her strength to steel my soul, her love to warm my heartstrings, I will stand where once we sang, though cold wind shakes the willow.
I love that. I can kind of see it as like a jig almost.
Yeah, I wanted to say it's like Danny Boy. I want it to be like sung in like the Irish style.
Yeah, but I want it to be upbeat, like something that. Yeah.
I mean, I do like the idea of the wind shaking the willows
you
being
go
a
in and out, and you twirl like you're like kind of dancing as a group, and then you all link arms and you go around in circles in opposite directions.
Yeah.
I always read it as a sad song, but you're right, Leigh-A. It could be a happy song too.
Yeah.
Like it could be like a.
I mean, Tom isn't going to dazzle.
Depends how you read it.
He's not going to dazzle in the
your
tower.
love is gone because you're done with her.
Well, no, just saying like I'm gonna keep her here, even though the wind is shaking the willow. Like I'm still surviving and holding. It's like a uplifting, hopeful. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep, river dancing.
River dancing.
Oh wow!
Both the Irish and the jig.
Just put them all together.
Yeah. River dancing and a jig. Fair. I think this could go one of two ways. I think if Tom was trying to sing this to dazzle in the tower, he wouldn't sing it as lamenting for a lost love. He might say it a bit more upbeat. But if he was just tinkering with the song, working on an arrangement or something, he might sing it in various ways, and that could also be a way that you would hear it. So
yeah.
Because you said the first time it was in Baerlon.
Yes.
So it was when he was in the tavern and like was playing for entertainment, essentially. So like I don't feel like you're trying to bring the mood of people drinking down.
Yeah.
True.
That's true.
Good point. But I guess it depends on if you're trying to like. If you're entertaining, you want to arc to your set.
I mean, I'm also like more narrating than singing these, so that probably is affecting the way I'm doing them.
Why don't you sing the next one then?
The next one, so the next one is sung by Matt in the Waste, and is played as the Drunken Peddler by Rand in Four Kings to earn lodging for the night. And we hear it again at Council's Head in Farmanning. And apparently, according to the books, Rand thinks it's jolly enough to wake the dead. So I will.
Sing
I
it.
don't know.
I'm
not sure. No, I'm not going to sing this one.
Come on, Jolly.
Mel, I think you should do this one.
Make it jolly, though.
Make it
jolly. Make it jolly.
Make it jolly,
All
Rob.
All right, the next
Wake
one
the
is
Dead.
Wake the Dead. It's Tinker in the Kitchen. I don't know. I haven't practiced any of this. This is like I did not expect to be this right. Tinker in the kitchen with a job of work to do. Mistress above, slipping on a robe of blue. She dances down the staircase, her fancy also free, crying, Tinker, oh dear Tinker, won't you mend a pot for me? That was so terrible.
It was wonderful.
I was trying to be like as upbeat as possible.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Noma Garden
Okay,
makes a
that's
point
sad.
about the previous song, by the way. Man who can't forget was the patrons of the...
Yeah, definitely Show Tom would play it.
Yeah.
Tom
sadly,
wouldn't
I'm
give
sure.
a fuck.
Yeah.
Patrick, there might be an accompanying dance, but I don't give that away for free. So yeah.
Okay, I want Tinker to be in the kitchen to be like pop dance. That's what I want.
A pop
it to be.
dance?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I want it to be like one of the songs that you dance to on Just Dance. Like that's how peppy and poppy it is. That's what I want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I think this is another song that, Matt could just, or any character could just, sort of burst out tune while doing something, or someone could just be sitting there going through a village, a town, a city, and it could just be a song that's being sung in the background by someone there's got like a lute and, there's clapping and whatever. I think it could be.
You really don't want any of the songs to be in the foreground, do you, Rob?
Well, it's like 4 lines. Yeah.
That's just the part that we know. That's just the part that they
will take it and make it a whole.
You want a whole? Do you want a whole scene devoted to Tinker in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, they might be too great plot. You never know.
I am advocating for more frontal musicals.
Gotcha.
More frontal,
not background musicals.
Frontal. Yeah,
more frontal.
Fully frontal music.
Fully frontal musicals. Fully featured.
I don't want there to be like a musical episode of Wheel of Time, as in like they make up random songs for them to sing about what's going on. But if they had a musical episode where they sung all songs from the books throughout the whole episode, that would be really cool.
Would be so cool.
This is a conversation we must table
for next time.
Next time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But in the parking lot.
Opinions.
Yeah.
About how this could work.
So Mel, back to your pop. You think is it like a boy band pop, or is it like K-pop, or is it T Swift pop, or?
Yeah, it's like no, I mean I think Taylor is a little too mellow. It's like Katy Perry pop. Like it's like that level of super hype.
Okay.
Why do I feel like someone needs to sing this to just one of her tracks now? Like totally sing this over the top of one of the tracks.
Yeah.
Also, we've got a great fan for it now. A great name for it always is the whole Monty musical. or the full Monty musical. It depends.
That already exists.
Yeah.
It's an amazing musical, by the way. You should go watch it. It's great.
Okay.
What's next?
Next up, we have a song that's sang by Matt during his escape from Tabalon, and when he's caught a spear point by Eel in the Stone of Tyr, and as he plans his escape from Ebu Dar. And that song is "I'm Down at the Bottom of the Well." And Bain&Chiad, why don't you give this one a go?
Sure. I'm down at the bottom of the well. It's night and the rain is coming down. The sides are falling in and there's no rope to climb. I'm down at the bottom of the well.
Well, that's depressing.
So this is the one I wish had been featured in season 2 while Matt is trying to break the wall down, where he's like, scratching at the wall and he's just like kind of humming to himself, singing to himself. I'm down at the bottom of the well. It's kind of like one of those songs you're trying to you're in a bad situation, you're trying to sing to yourself to make it better kind of thing.
I could see it being like a children's song, like Ring Around the Rosie, right? Like it's a song about something really terrible, but the kids sing it in like this kind of like happy
You're right. Yeah, the kids don't realize they're
falling down.
This one's about
ashes to
flames.
ashes, we all fall down.
That's what. That's like the first thing came into mind about that song is like I want it to be a kids chant about.
Yeah. I mean that absolutely fits. I love that idea. I genuinely think that's quite funny.
Yeah.
So,
But I do like
Nice.
but I could see if that were a kids chant that then Matt would be like humming it or singing it to himself like while he was like trying to comfort himself while he's imprisoned, you know, kind of like stepping back to a happier time.
Yeah.
Trying to keep himself cheered up.
Yeah.
No foreground song then, Mel?
Is a kids chant not foreground? I'm not gonna say frontal again and related to a kids chant. That's just
No, I wasn't expecting that. It's just like that one was kind of like we were all just like, yeah, that could just be like a song that was, you know, hummed along or something, and you were like, yeah, it was like. Whereas every other time I said that, no, Rob, this needs to be like the feature of the scene. No.
You guys are failing to see that my advocacy for a musical episode is only trying to build in your mind how we frame this whole thing.
Yeah. Ash Cover agrees that we really would have fit so well with that prison break scene. So, all right. Next on this, was there? That was kind of a request to jump around a bit. Was there any other, or shall I just carry on through the list that we were doing?
I mean, we have to get to Jack of the Shadows.
Yeah,
I feel like we should go for it.
I was just saying, yeah, I agree with Mel. Jack of the Shadows, we definitely need to.
So, Jack of the Shadows, sung by Matt and the Band of the Red Hand. And according to Matt, has not been heard in 1,000 years. So it's a creation. It's brought back by Matt, I suppose you can say. And it actually has a few different versions. So the third verse of the song gets sung differently, Lord of Chaos. And then the band adds 2 extra stanzas after the defeat of the Shadow in honor of Matt. And then sorry, I'm reading your notes here. 2 extras added by 1 after the defeat of the Shadow in honor of Matt. Okay, well, there's 2 extra stanzas coming on. So this is the first version we see here. Which I think this is probably the song that most people know when they talk about the books. Like, this is, you know, like, give us a song and they're like, Jack of the Shadows is the one. So we'll drink the wine till the cup is dry and kiss the girl so they'll not cry and toss the dice until we fly to dance with Jack of the Shadows. Like, this is a version we've all sort of, you know, everyone seems to know the song.
Say all the words, Rob. Robert.
No, Leigh-A, you do it this time.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll
drink the wine till the cup is dry and kiss the girl so they'll not cry and toss the dice until we fly to dance with the Jack of the Shadows. We'll dance all night until the moon runs free and dandle the lass upon our knee. And then you'll ride along with me to dance with Jack of the Shadows. We'll sing all night and drink all day, and on the girls we'll spend our pay. And when it's gone, then we'll away to dance with Jack of the Shadows. There's some delight in ale and wine, and in some girls with ankles fine. But my delight, yes, always mine, is to dance with Jack of the Shadows.
Woo!
Surprised I got through that.
Well done. But it does have different versions, like we say. So this is where... Wait, what have I done here?
That's the different. No.
Drink all day. We'll spend a night and well, it's just broken up differently.
Yeah.
So there's a repeat instead of
the third verse was sung differently. Yeah.
Toss it out.
1 second. I've clearly. I don't know how I've done this.
Oh, it's just instead of we'll sing all night and drink all day, it's we drink all night and dance all day. They changed it to that.
I'm not gonna be mad about that.
Yeah.
No, and they changed some of there's other bits changed there as well. Like I don't know how I've done this. Sorry, folks. I copied and pasted these and then downloaded them, and somehow I still not managed to do that correctly.
Well, clearly we need, and since we already have. And since we already have Matt with his memories of past lives back, clearly he needs to sing this in every season.
Oh my God. Yes.
We need this song to be sung. I love Patrick's comment that he got a Mighty Mighty Boss Tones feel for that. I love that.
A little
I
bit.
do.
I've always heard it as like a
Ooh.
sea shanty song for some reason.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
can
don't
see
know
that.
why I hear it that way,
Yeah.
but
I guess I always imagined like just like drunk bar singing.
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
that's how I always imagined it. Kind of like
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
how everyone's singing like Journey
But
or something.
somehow, like, you still manage to get those random people that can do the melodies. So, like, the bulk of the people are just singing the harmony, but then you got a couple of folks that are like, and you're just like, this actually sounds good, even though we're completely wasted.
yeah. It's true. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that
then
is-
and Matt always leads it or starts it off or
Mhm.
finishes it or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, eventually he just starts shaking his head and he's like, these fucking guys, seriously.
What if we had like what if we
Mhm.
had Matt and Tom like actually connect again, right?
Mm.
And
Mhm.
they're actually
Oh, maybe in like Tarpaulin?
and Matt's not possessed anymore, and Tom can like, and they're like reforging their bond, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe they sing it as like a duet, and then everybody joins in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Matt
Yeah.
just starts humming it, and Tom's like, I actually have never heard this one. And Matt just starts singing it, and then Tom starts playing along with his
Yeah,
gritty
he figures
voice.
it out. Yeah.
Ooh, yes, that'd be
That'd be
awesome.
very cool.
And then they go at where they're kind of in a round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or then there's a montage of them like traveling around, and they're singing it in every inn that
Ooh,
they're in after
yeah.
they
Recruiting
it up.
band members, singing it, and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I love that.
And
Singing
just,
it as
like,
people are signing up. Oh, that's how the band
Mhm.
starts. Like, people are just
and they
signing
just
up.
keep getting like they just keep adding more people, so they're just
Yeah.
like eventually they're just marching along, and more people end up getting.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that too. I think I know what I've done. I do have the right file. I've just managed to download the wrong bit of it. So that one. 1 second. So yeah, so this is the first one here. Yeah, so this is the bit we didn't have before. So it ends with there's some delight in ale and wine, and some in girls with ankles fine. But my delight, yes, always mine, is to dance with Jack of the Shadows. And then we have this version here where they change it, like we say. So it does say we'll dance all night until the moon runs free, and then so on and so forth. But then they change it every single night, and then they change the end as well, which is what Leigh-A sang out for us. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you rather sing all night? Wait, put it back up for a second, Rob. Would you rather sing all night and drink all day, or drink all night and dance all day?
Can't I do all of them all at the same time? Like, why does it have to be a choice?
I have definitely drunk all night and danced all day, and I can say for a fact that is not an enjoyable experience.
That doesn't sound good. No.
The amount of Friday morning class hangovers I had while trying to do turns. Oh man, and like
How did you
spotting the
not, like-
others who went out on Thursday night and then came to dance class at 8 o'clock in the morning, and just like,
Oof.
whoo.
No.
And then our
Squeezy
teacher-
face.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
our professors were just like, we know what you did. More turns.
So
Trying to,
from an
like, kill
Aiel
us.
context, we do drink Usquai all night and then dance all day. As in,
That is true.
Oh
Valid.
yes,
Right.
you do.
That's
So that is a
valid.
very fucking Aiel thing to do.
That is valid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shy
And from
would
that
do it at the
perspective, I
same
have
time.
danced, drank all night, and danced all day, and I can also
There we
agree
go.
that it's not necessarily pleasant.
It is
doing
not a pleasant
it.
experience.
No, I can believe that. Like I said, we get another version of this. Let me remove the banner later on. No, wrong one. Why
There's
is
so
not?
many
No, that was
versions
right.
now.
You had the right one. They added the extra stanza about the dice and the girls.
Yeah. Last one. Keep going down. One more. One more. Go down. That
I
one.
don't know. Oh,
This one.
Oh,
yes.
right. Okay. Yeah.
The last one there at the bottom. That's
Right.
that's new. They added that in honor
mean
of Matt after the Shido.
Yeah. So it
Is
ends
this
with
me?
we'll toss the dice. Yeah, go for it. Go, Leigh. Yeah. Just you do the last bit if you want, because you're in the rest.
Well, toss the dice however they fall, and snuggle the girls, be they short or tall. Then follow young Matt wherever he calls to dance with Jack of the Shadows.
Hmm.
They
So-
don't discriminate on height. I appreciate that.
Yeah. My question to the three of you would be, this is a song that kind of like develops and changes and things are added to it as the books go on, to the point where actually even people like us who've read the books multiple times can't keep up with it sometimes. Would you like that to happen in the show? As the band first appears, he teaches them this
Yeah.
song, and then later seasons we get, slightly different verses or different characters saying different things. Do you want that for the TV? I mean, I'm seeing guesses. Mel's thinking about it clearly at the moment.
Yeah, and so I mean, I think in the context of the show, when we are given like limited time, the callbacks, I think the callbacks would be more muddled if the verses changed. So the only thing that I think I would make the exception for is the adding the line about Matt, but that's only if we've heard it the same way at least maybe 3 times before.
I think they
Because
would need it would
because it would
Yeah,
be
I
spread
think-
out so much. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if the seasons are 2 years, you would hear it once every 2 years. You should hear it the same way. If
That's
they're
true.
if
Yeah.
they're gonna see.
Yeah,
it more
if
than
they're
once.
doing minor word changes, no. But if they're continually adding different phrases, like distinctly, they're just literally adding to it. Yes. Because I think it will be distinctive if they do put it in. But if you're if you're changing drink and dance and then dance and sing or whatever that was, like that is such a
Right.
minor difference that it'd be like, wait, did I just mess up the words and not have it right the first time?
Yeah, exactly.
You need distinctive, just continually adding to it.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you mean, Overseers. Every single person is gonna have that show,
Mm.
that song memorized. Lauren is gonna make it the most epic earworm. It's gonna rival.
Lauren is a genius. It's
It's
going to be
gonna
amazing.
rival the Melindhra song.
This is
and
true.
How much we just like sing it all the time, which is
There is I said we didn't show up the extra stanza. I think I've got the right file now that shows the extra stanza that was added even again. Let's check. Yes.
Yes,
You
yes.
did it.
Yes. This is what happens when you name them weirdly in StreamYard, even though you name them well on your computer. Because StreamYard doesn't show the full file name. I've now learned something. But yeah, so the extra stanza added on the end there. It's the last 2 lines. Leigh, if you want to finish it off for us.
The last 2 lines. All right.
Yeah.
We'll give a yell with a bloody curse and hug the maids. It could be worse as we ride away with the Dark One's purse to dance with Jack of the Shadows.
Yeah. So that was
Clever.
added by the band Dragoneers during the last battle.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
That's
think
so
if it
cool.
kept appearing and then you kept adding lines as situations warranted it, I think that would work. But yeah,
Yeah.
the sing and the dance thing, trading that around, like you say, yeah, just I think it's not necessary to do that.
And I feel like
Yeah.
as a fandom, we could come up with so many more verses and just like give them as a gift to the show and be like, here,
Mhm.
we already wrote an entire like 2-day long song for you.
Mhm.
Because
Yep.
they absolutely 100% need us to contribute. To
They
the show.
do.
Yeah, this is very
They
true.
need our efforts.
Ladies, we're coming around to our usual finish-ish time. Is there a song you want to mention at the end? Because there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs.
Covered all the ones I wanted to, so I'm good.
Is the Ogre song the one from Age of Legends, or is that a
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can we
we
pop
have
that up?
the Ogier song. So this appears in the Age of Legends flashback. sung with all the Daishan Aiel there. Clear the field, smooth it low, let no weed or stubble stand. Here we labor, here we toil, here the towering trees will grow.
Have you?
I think that would be.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say while the picture was up, can we just also give props to our token Wetlander for the amazing background behind all of it?
I have been enjoying the background for sure.
I don't know, like sometimes people focus on the words, they don't necessarily look at the pictures, but it's this great picture of our inspiration for this 2-part episode. Donal.
In case we haven't said it enough, Donal singing.
We haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, Donal
Can't you
singing.
just see him standing like that at the front of the Band of the Red Hand? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I would die.
Especially in whatever musical episode it is. That is the perfect pose for it.
Exactly. It's very like Les Mis at the barricade.
At the barricade.
Yeah.
It's happening.
This is true. This is true.
Absolutely.
Have any of you guys ever seen or listened to The Secret Garden, the musical?
Musical? No.
No.
You should. It's great. But there's a little song chant that a gardener sings during when they're trying to replant the secret garden, and just like the way it's like the exact same like stanza count as the Ogier song. So as soon as it popped up, I was singing it exactly the way this gardener sings this little chant while he's singing.
Yeah, I think this would be good to use in the Age of Legends flashback. When we get to the columns and stuff, I think it would be easy to put in there. Nice little tribute to us book fans.
Yeah. Plus, we need more Ogier in the show.
We do. This is true. We've only had one so far.
We can't let Ahmed not meet his family.
There are a few other songs, folks. So there's Coming Home from Tarwin's Gap, The Color of Trust. I have loved. I'll throw them up on the screen actually. I'm saying this. So Coming Home from Tarwin's Gap. Then there's The Color of Trust. I have loved 1,000 Sailor Men. If You Go to Be a Soldier, which is sung by band Middensford, which is sung by Asmodean. Yeah. And My Loves Are So Many. So there are a few other songs. Those are the ones we didn't get to. But yeah.
I'm sure Bodhi's already sung that one.
My Loves Are So Many. Yeah. I love Bodhi. Yeah, so there's a good range of songs to choose from in the books. And I think there's a place for most of them in the TV show.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Or just any songs really, like have somebody singing in a tavern, and because they're always walking to somewhere like a tavern, or somebody's just humming a song and they're like, oh, I know this by this name, it's the same tune, and like there's constant songs. I'm doing a reread and Matt is constantly humming. And it's just like, why isn't he humming in the show? He can sing. Come on, man. Like, he's a little frustrated right now. Like, come on. Donald's got the pipes. Let's use it.
Yeah.
He can now. He's out of the doldrums.
Yeah.
Right?
This is true.
I mean, forget the whole doldrums of, stabbing your BFF. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be
It'll be fine.
That won't be
trauma there.
lasting trauma.
You can hum that song.
They're together. They had their Avengers. It's okay.
Yeah, everything's fine now.
That solved everything. Standing up on the wall. I don't feel bad for stabbing my friend at all and ruining everything. It's fine.
I've just had the most ridiculous thing. So you know how there's that scene. I don't know if anyone's ever. Okay, not everyone will have done this. There were people who haven't. At the end of Avengers, there's like that end credits scene where they're all sat in the shawarma restaurant. And they're all just like totally like just exhausted from fighting that huge battle.
Yeah.
I want an outtake of the Evansfield all of them on the tower, just like sat in some kind of like market stall area in farm. All of them just being absolutely just like
wrecked and filthy, and
yeah,
eating
wrecked and
shawarma.
filthy.
Eating some of those giant tortillas that were everywhere
Yeah.
on the screen.
Yeah, that would just be hilarious. It's like an
amazing.
outtakes moment.
There's a lot of tortillas in Wheel of Time, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, they're all over season 2. Tortillas everywhere.
I missed
Probably
that.
like naan or whatever, if you want to really call them that, but I prefer to call them all tortillas.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it now for this week, folks. Remember, we are taking next week off. So we will see you in 2 weeks' time. So come and join us in 2 weeks' time, where we will be talking about musical TV episodes. So that, you know, we can just have fun enjoying that chaos.
And remember
was
to,
really
if
looking
you have a
forward to it.
favorite, if you have a favorite TV musical episode, so not just where they're singing or not Glee, we're not talking about Glee. Like it's
We're talking like the Buffy
Vampire
musical. Yeah.
edition. So Xena Warrior musical episode. There's several.
TV shows
There's
that
so
have
many out
one-off
there.
musical
Yeah.
episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Sometimes you're just like, what is happening and why? And sometimes you're like, this is so amazing.
Yeah.
And there's no in between. There is no in
Yeah.
between.
Absolutely. So that's in 2 weeks' time, folks. So yeah, please, comment about that below. Join us in 2 weeks' time. We'll do reminders on Twitter and Discord, so you know that we'll be taking the week off and that we need your help for the musical episodes the week after. And then, you know, maybe there'll be a tier listing. Maybe. Just tease you there, Kev. But yeah, that's it. So this was fun. I've never talked about the songs in the books like this. So this was actually a really cool discussion. So, and thank you, Bain&Chiad, for putting this together.
Yeah, of course.
Anything to add, ladies, before we wrap it up? Nope. All right. We'll see you in 2 weeks, folks. But until then, go out and find yourself some love, water, and shade. Bye.
Bye.
Tinker in the kitchen.